see several things happening out there. One is that actually when you go shopping for food, you only pay part of the bill in the supermarket and the rest you pay sort of as hidden cost with your taxes, for instance. On the other hand, we see that actually at farming level, farmers are not paid for the ecosystem services they do, and if they still deliver those ecosystem services, they're actually penalized because they deliver them but they don't get paid for it. And actually the ones who don't deliver, they get the financial incentive because they achieve the same price in the market. Thirdly, that actually specifically in the financial sector, those so-called natural capital risks, so risks related to soil, water, biodiversity and climate are popping up. Insurance companies, financial auditing firms, banks talk about the necessity to include those natural capital risks into financial accounting, into company valuations, into ratings, because otherwise those risks sort of aren't considered and companies are rated in the wrong way.
Cost accounting is actually a new way of cost accounting for the company. For example, if a product is probably very expensive at the moment, but it incorporates a lot of positive external effects of the company's activities, the net balance, it is actually quite cheap or value for money. Whereas on the other hand, you could have a product which is very cheap, but if you incorporate all companies' activities and it has a negative effect on environment and external effects, it can be quite costly. So this is a new way of cost accounting.
With the True Cost project, we try to work at three levels. One is to develop an integrated accounting standard and add on to the existing accounting standards to actually include aspects of natural capital to the company accounts. The second level is health, because we think on the one hand, on a national economy level, it's incredibly important because most of the external costs are actually related to health. And on the third level, we want to cooperate with the companies on communication campaigns towards policy, towards NGO, towards businesses, towards the public, to show that actually true cost is necessary. And in the moment, people are only aware of part of the cost, of part of the prices. The companies we work with are pioneering companies, so for them it's also another step of showing that they are front runners. We had as front running companies baby food company HIP, Lebensbaum as a tea brand, and Martin Bauer as a both organic and conventional tea processor.
For Lebensbaum, organic agriculture and sustainability is really at the heart of what we do. It's our DNA. And we have a long tradition of working with suppliers who really care for the environment and still deliver excellent quality for our products. And we want to be on the forefront of companies setting the pace for a correct cost accounting.
TCA for HIP is very important because it's one of the biggest tools we think we should use for reaching the necessary change which we need in the economic and social system. And also sustainability is one of the main goals for the HIP group.
There's two other aspects which I think are key. One is to also show on a business-to-business level their clients that actually by doing all these efforts in their supply chain, starting with social compliance issues, but also on soil fertility, on water, biodiversity, that this is not just something for the better planet and for mankind, but it's also of benefit to their clients. The second level, it's linked to it, but it's really on the business, on the raw material, strategic raw material security side. For instance, humus is incredibly relevant in a changing climate. And if you build up humus in your soil, you basically increase the resilience of your supplier system. So it's yes to prove your story and stay in the market towards your clients, but also as a kind of life insurance for raw material security under a changing climate.
Everybody is aware of the problem, the public discussion is going on. And I'm pretty sure that this will help us for reaching our targets with the TCA project, and we will have a public awareness of real costs.